time to try and make an upgrade. I've been delaying this for as long as possible. So this is going to be a mid-budget, not super high budget, but endgame budget upgrade for Toxic Rain. I'm doing it as ballistas, but the upgrade stays the same, as long as I use it on the bow. My 6-link is on my chest right now, so I'll have a 6-link that I'm not actually going to use. Unless I put the ensnaring arrow on a 6-link, then I can give it, like, Cull and Maim again. What I can do now, though, is try and make this +3. I cheated a little, and instead of doing this from scratch, I bought this with fractured attack speed. That saves a bunch of time, not a bunch of money. I bought this fractured so I didn't have to roll for it, because if it has the attack speed already, you can just roll Shrieking Essence of Dread until you get an open prefix and open suffix. Then you can slam the +1. Okay. This better work. Cannot roll attack. Bam. +1. Amazing. Okay. Oh, I hope this is an upgrade. I can test it in a T14 on altars. Let's see how that feels. Test altars on a T15 Spider Forest. With Beyond. Fuck yeah. I hope this is noticeable. Oh. Oh, I think it is. Well, I'm very happy to see this is working. I'll have this be the third and final update for the Toxic Rain Ballista build Leaguestarter that I've been following. I haven't followed a guide, I've just been trying to remember what I saw from Pastron's videos of his Crucible Leaguestarter. It's turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I recently, and by recently I mean 15 minutes ago, got my +3 bow. This is the budget option. It's got tier 2 attack speed and no hunter mod, crafted chaos damage over time multi. I can still sell this for like 2.5, maybe 3 div. Funny enough, talking about that, that's how much it would cost to just outright buy one. If you have 3 div, you can buy a 6-link version of this. Just outright. I highly recommend doing that if you're playing this build. I'm surprised Wilma's Requital has lasted me this long. I thought I'd have to give it up and go back to doing regular Caustic Arrow plus Toxic Rain Ballistas, or Toxic Rain and then Focus Ballista with another Toxic Rain. That seems to be how everyone does it in the end. But I thought it was way too much clicking involved. I absolutely love having 6 totems that fire for me. Never have to aim, I just have to make sure that they aren't all dead. Which, that is the actual problem of the build, is the totems die a little bit too easy. I think the reason for that is I haven't been able to take this totem wheel, which Elementalist would for EA Ballista, and without using Wilma's, a champion might, because they'd also want EO, sorry. But when using Wilma's, I don't come up here, so I don't get the totem life. So I've even resorted to getting totem life on a jewel, which I never thought I would do. Okay, let me talk about changes I've made to the build. +3 bow, I didn't think it would be a huge upgrade, but it's actually like a 30 to 40% damage upgrade. And because I was focusing on the attack speed meme, thanks to Wilma's combining attack and cast speed, using haste makes up for the fact that it's not a Quill Rain anymore. So as long as you have totem placement speed, which I don't actually have any totem placement speed rolls, but it's still pretty goddamn easy and quick. So instead of casting myself, I can just worry about keeping these up, and that's fine. So +3, very worth it. Upgrade as soon as you can. There's some some guide advice I've heard a lot of saying that 39% AoE is the optimal percent to get the best overlaps for the pods. I don't know how important that is, but I've tried to follow the advice of people who know better than me. So there's a 10% from getting a 20 quality Toxic Rain, 10% AoE. There is a bow mastery with 20% AoE while holding a bow. And there is a +2 AoE gems, 8 to 10% roll area of effect from... I don't know if that's a normal roll or like a incursion or a veiled mod. Might have to look into that. The way I went about this is I made sure to have an open suffix so I could roll the attack and cast speed while focused mod. It is actually very noticeable because in this setup it is 72% attack speed, and because I'm not on Quill Rain, it's very noticeable. Like, I could get slightly more. I could get like max T1 attack speed on this setup, and I could try and make another one, but if I'm gonna spend that much to make another one, I may as well just buy the actual endgame version of this with the Hunter mod and something else on it. That'll be a smarter use of multiple divines. Okay, chest hasn't changed. I'm just using it in a 6-link ensnaring arrow setup with Cull and Blind and Maim, which I'm pretty sure works. Gloves got slightly worse to accommodate for the mods I wanted. Belt is a bit of an upgrade because I wanted the life flask rate, and I just needed life and res to cover. This isn't an amazing jewel, but I thought it was fun enough to buy. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice little item, and it's got attack speed, which I wanted to focus on attack speed to make up for the fact that I didn't have a Quill Rain, and I think it's paid off, especially with using haste. Attack speed here, attack speed on jewel, attack speed on this jewel, attack speed on this jewel. Not much attack speed on the tree itself. I've even dropped Aspect of the Eagle recently, but as I level up, I might just pick this back up. I'm already on 5k life, so I don't need more life. I am spell suppress capped sometimes. Yeah, it's at 95 with flasks up, and 100 when I did something. What did I just do? Why is it 80 again? Okay, I actually don't know why it went from 95 to 100, but as I said, I'm spell suppress capped sometimes, and that's good enough. The tree has changed a little. I've had to shave some things off. I've had to prioritize some things. I dropped a little bit of attack speed here and there. I went out of my way to get 2 jewels to make up for life and attack speed and stats, frankly, because this build is held together by the difference of like 4 int. And Flame Dash isn't even fully leveled. I don't need it to be, but it is nice to have. And it's goddamn instant. So it's a good feeling. Okay, that's it for changes. I think I should show what it looks like to play with the changes. So I'll show one being made so we know what it's like. I want to pick a good layout. Is Siege a good layout? I don't know. I can do those. Uncomplete. T16. Perfect. Okay. So this is like the average T16 Alcan map. I'll put Eater. I'll put shrines. If I get a speed shrine, it might be a bit unfair to show, but it'll be funny. Okay, so this is what it looks like with a +3 bow. You can get better than this, but this is still really good. Should hide my face so you can see the gameplay. Okay, I may as well record a Phoenix run, just in case. It's a good showcase. Okay, moment of truth. Can I handle Phoenix? Oh, that essence is a bit in the way. Do both. Yeah, as I suspected, she kills the totems instantly. That's rough. Not bad damage, though. Okay, yep. Oh, I didn't put a safety down. Oh, shit. Let's go again. Okay, the slows work pretty well. Okay, yep. I'm fine. I lived. This is the first Phoenix I've done in months, so practice is not there. Nice. Okay. All content viable, with like 1 or 2 portal loss. That's fine. The only things I'm ever going to bother upgrading from this build after this point is replacing efficacy with a level 3 or 4, unlikely, empower, and that's it. It's the only upgrade I'm going to make. After that, I'm going to save up to play a new build. This build has gone way further and way smoother than I thought it would. It's not amazing. I'm not immortal. I have died quite a bit. 42. That's not bad considering I'm doing tier 16s. I can probably do all content on this, and I will complete the Atlas on this build. I'm not sure what I'll re-roll to, but I'll have like a level 93, 94 Ranger build. I can do basically whatever I want. I do recommend people try this build if they are sick of EA. Oh, huge disclaimer. Explosive Arrow Ballista is better than this build. I believe the Champion version is better, and the Elementalist version is better. This has pretty good speed, pretty good okay tank, and pretty good damage. Elementalist EA Ballista has insane damage, insane clear, and okay survivability. EA Ballista Champion is tanky as hell, insane damage, insane clear, but not very fast. But you can make up for those in a lot of ways. This build needs a fair bit of investment to do what EA Ballista can. Like, I wouldn't have needed a +3 bow. If I was on EA Ballista, I would have felt like I do now, but on a Quill Rain. So, if you're looking for build guides, this was fun. I enjoyed doing this, but I highly recommend playing EA Ballista while it's still #1. It's going to be a weird way to end this build guide, like, update series with, like, don't play this. But if you like this, but you want something even better, do yourself a favor and play EA Ballista. I've played it before. The only reason I'm playing this build is because I didn't want to play EA Ballista 3 leagues in a row as a league starter. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have burnt out already. But I am enjoying this. I do recommend this. Okay, damage potentially went up by another 20%, like more from that. So I need to see what that feels like. Surely that's not that good. Here's the boss. It's a double boss. Interesting. Okay, that was pretty goddamn good. Shit, I might have to update it again, because this changes things. Actually, you know what? I was doing fine without Empower. But I did say that the last upgrade is Empower, didn't I? Shit. That means I'm kinda done. The only upgrade for this is like a 10 divine bow. Okay, I'm actually done then. Okay, let me talk about the final update. The only upgrade I can make is a better bow. And to make it better than this, it'll cost at least 8 divines, so I can either save up for that, or think about making a new build after this. But for now, I think I'm done. There's a level 21 Toxic Rain in this, thanks to the +3 bow, the level 3 Empower, turning to a level 4 because of the bow. On a 21 Toxic Rain gem, it goes to level 28. That's pretty goddamn good. The base damage from it is 6,300 from the pods. If I take Empower off, that goes down to 4,700. That is a noticeable damage link. Wow, okay, yep. So the +3 bow with Empower level 3, this can be a 4. This Toxic Rain could be a 21-20. The 20% quality only gives 10% AoE. I already have 20% AoE from the tree, so it would just help with clearing a bit better. But for now, I'm happy with how much damage this puts out. Nothing else needs to be updated or changed. I'm fine with Ensnaring Arrow being on a 6-link. I don't need to sell this. If I wanted to sell this, I could, and I could put on a Lightning Coil, and that would help with defenses, but I'd have to also make up the missing cold and lightning res, which I don't really know how to do unless I get an insane belt and start getting rid of things I want. I could get a better pair of boots, but I don't need to. For now, I think I'm done. If I can export a POB, I'll link it in the description of the video I make, and people can copy this as they see it. The only real downside to this build is that the totems can die, and they die kind of easily. When you're playing EA Ballista, totems dying doesn't really matter, because as long as they can get their 1 stack in, they're good. So EA Ballista totems don't need to stay alive very long. These little fuckers do, because they need to constantly be attacking. So I've noticed that in certain content, in the middle of packs, totems will die. Otherwise, you just have to continually refresh them and hope they get their job done. They can, they do, but this build isn't suitable for things like Simulacrum, Blighted maps maybe. Like, this can't handle high deli orbed maps. This won't be able to do blasting. This will be an all content viable build, but it's not all content pushed to the max. So, as I said in the last update, as I said in the 4 takes for this update I've done before this, if you want to have a better build than this while playing almost the exact same build, just play EA Ballista. I recommend Champion, but if you want all the damage in AoE, try Elementalist. And that'll be a good place to end it, I think.